Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another pre-market watch list. So for like the past couple days, all my videos on YouTube have been getting all out of whack, primarily because it was my fault. What can I say? I was testing out a new streaming software, and I was testing out, like a new streaming section on YouTube that I never did before. And come to find, it pretty much sucks. It absolutely is trash. So scrap that. We're going back to the old style. So now we're back on. Is the volume good? Can everybody hear me okay? Everything's coming in. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know. And then we'll get cracking. So yeah. 1 second here and we'll get going. So everything's good. 4 screens, New York bounce. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. All right, here we go. So yesterday, pretty crazy, right? Markets were bleeding red. This is what we were anticipating. This is what we talked about for many, many weeks. So game plan is still the same as it has been, guys. Game plan is still the same as it's been for the past month, okay? Stay focused. We're not going to cover them, but I'm just going to mention them. Stay focused on UVXY. Stay focused on UVXY. Stay focused on TVIX. Just because we're still in that uncertain time in the market. So if in fact the market wants to continue down, you should see some plays and opportunities on TVIX, UVXY. I particularly just follow those two. There's many more out there that are very similar to TVIX and UVXY. Those aren't the only two. I always mention them, but I don't want you to think that those are the only two and then I don't know that there's other ones. There are, right? So what did I say about Facebook? I don't know. I said a lot about Facebook. I don't know. Morning. So good morning to everyone, by the way. Good morning. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope this helps you guys today. So today should be a pretty good day. I think today is going to be actually a really good day. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. But again, game plan stays the same. Keep your eyes on TVIX, UVXY. Keep your eyes on all the blue chip stocks. MU, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Apple, Tesla, NVIDIA, whatever ones, okay? Keep your eyes on them. We're going to cover them today here as well, all right? So let's go ahead and jump into it. I got a few penny stocks as well that we're going to take a look at. Don't have for me to tap the all right, guys, ready? All right, let's go ahead and share the screen. So I'm over here. So we're going to share this one. That's the screen we're going to share. See, that's the problem when you get all these damn screens. You don't really know. You just kind of lose your mind sometimes. So we're going to go on to this screen 1 second. And let me do something here. I will do that. And then let's go ahead, share the screen over. Wait, which screen is that? That's screen 4. Right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then I could pop a doodly do that. And boom. There we go. And we'll put this guy over there just like that. And maybe we can even get a little bit bigger. There we go. That should work just fine. All right. How's it going? Am I looking good? All right. So first things first, ladies and gentlemen, I want to mention this. I don't normally do this, but I feel pretty comfortable in alerting something here. Again, if this seems good to you and you like it, by all means, you can trade it. But it's a little choppy. Okay, either way. So first things first, I want to talk about US Steel, which is X. Okay. This is kind of, I'm not, that's why. Number 1 here. So X. I want to show you something, right? So everybody knows that back when, the Trump or the trade war and the whole imposing of tariffs with China and the trade deal and the trade war and all that stuff, right? We know that affected U.S. Steel and the X, right? X is the ticker, U.S. Steel. Everybody knows that kind of affected U.S. Steel. And then 1 second. So we know that it affected U.S. Steel. So look at the screen because this is pretty important here, right? So right here on this top, right there, that is when all the news hit about the trade war was right in this particular time up towards like 47. Okay. And then we've seen it drop, right? This was you know, this drop here, right here, that drop was because that drop was because of the trade war and the uncertainty of what it was going to do, right? Now, I could go very in depth about this, but we don't have the time. But bottom line, what I'm getting at is if you look at the chart pattern, we have a head and shoulders pattern right here. Ready? Down, bounce, up, down, starting to bounce like that. Okay. So what's this mean? To be honest, yeah, I'm just going to take that off then. I don't even, if it's like that, we're just going to take that off. I don't even care for it. So to be honest, what we're going to look at here is actually, I'm going to be looking at taking a swing trade on US Steel. Okay. So if you look at it on a daily chart, you should be able to find it very identifiable risk level, which is like right there, right? That's the risk. The risk is like, I don't know, 30, like $33, like 33.70, right? Your risk level will be just a break below that. And so let's map this out, right? So I myself, our trading room, we're looking at a swing trade on steel. Okay. And the swing trade, basically, we're going to do this. We're going to enter, right? Like this is the entry. So this green arrow, let's do that. Let's do the green arrow. So green arrow here is our entry, right? Then this red arrow is going to be the stop, right? So then the red arrow, this is the stop. And then our target will be the yellow arrow. And then our target is going to be right here. That white line. So this right here. Okay, so yeah, maybe it could be a little bit prettier, but we're going to swing trade this. We're going to look for this to go back up because all head and shoulders work the same, right? A head and shoulder goes up, it dips down, it goes back up, and then it comes back down, and then it usually finds support right here. It'll bounce, and then it will see resistance off of the other shoulder like that. So that's how we're able to map out this price target right there, okay? And then we have a defined risk, entries right here. That's our target. So for US Steel, and then also if you look at it on like a 180-day chart here, it might be a little bit easier to identify. So our first initial target's probably going to be like 39. So really this is it. We're taking a swing trade. I'm taking a swing trade. You can trade it if you want. If it loses, don't kill me. Don't unfollow me. Don't unsubscribe. Don't stop watching my videos. But I understand. So here's the deal. Swing trade stop's going to be like $33, $33.70. Target price is $40. That's a 7 to like, that's a huge risk to reward ratio. So again, watch US Steel. And if you didn't already know, which you probably don't, but it's actually in an inverse head and shoulders pattern right now, which is a bullish pattern, right? This little pattern, that's a bullish pattern happening within a big bearish pattern. So we have a little mini bullish inside a big bearish. There's a lot going on. I know, I'm sorry if I'm confusing you, but it is what it is. Long story short, you can't see me. Never mind. Long story short, we are long bias on US Steel with a price target of $40. If you're looking at trading options, you could consider trading. You can consider buying options, a $40 call for April 13th expiration. Should be about 10 cents right now. Again, if you want to swing trade it, swing trade. If you want to do an option play, you can do an option play. April 13th. April 13th, $40 call is the one I will be considering trading. Okay, time to move on. That took a little long. All right, so next thing, we're going to go to SLS. Ba-bam, okay? So there's a lot of green dotted lines going on. Disregard that. Don't even worry about those for right now. But I should take those off, actually. Okay. Hold on one second. All right, so next thing is SLS. SLS was the stock yesterday that absolutely killed it, right? You can see here, it went from what, $3 to a high of you know, 1069. Big move, right? Had a big move. So this is what we call a supernova, right? This is definitely a nova. And I didn't do an A. Supernova. That's what we call a supernova. Something that is this big, okay? That's what we call a supernova. There's a lot of retail traders watching this, guys. If you're newer to trading, please stay away from this, okay? If you're not comfortable, stay away from it. This particular stock will tend to have some bigger spreads, and it will be a little bit more challenging to trade, okay? But ideally, this is what's taking place. Okay. So if SLS can stay above $8, if it can stay above the $8 mark, okay, if it can do that and it can successfully stay above this level, then it's still bullish. Okay, but once it breaks down $8, it's completely bearish. So there's a lot of people watching it, and my honest opinion is for most traders is to stay away, because once it does break, once it breaks this $8 level, this thing's gonna crash. Okay, most likely. Okay, so for you guys, stay away from this. To be honest, today. Mr. Campbell, good job. But so long story short, just stay away from SLS. If you don't know how to short sell, then you might as well just stay away from it, because this is going to be a day for short selling SLS, most likely. It does, although, have the possibility of running because it's still above $8. That's the way I see it. You can see it bounced here, right? It bounced there. So as long as it bounces here, we could see it continue higher. But honestly, I'm more short biased on this, and most of you guys should just stay away and stay clear of it. But one that you will, or the one that I would consider trading for a penny stock today is BPTH. Maybe, right? You can see it's had a nice run so far. So we've had a nice run. It's starting to come down. Okay, so this one might have a good run today. There is some news out on it. They just had their earnings report. So this one's not bad. You could watch it. It is a lower float stock. But, you know, it kind of needs to hold support right here, right? This is the line in the sand right now. It needs to hold support on 280 because that's its recent high. And if it doesn't, then it might have some support right here at about the 260 area. But if it breaks 260, it's for sure done. So keep BPTH on your watch list and be long biased until it breaks down, until it successfully breaks 264. You might be able to get in on a dip buy here or off of this 280 level. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, so keep be long biased on BPTH as long as it can stay above 280 and 260. And then last thing is kind of just keeping an eye on these blue chip stocks. Facebook. Yeah, let me do this. Go like this. So okay, let's just take a quick glance at all these. Look at Facebook, right? And let me move that. Or no, yeah, wait, yeah, yeah, yep, this guy. Look at Facebook. Undo. Then we're gonna go over to here. Tesla. Look at Tesla. Oh, come on. Nvidia's starting to come down. Microsoft's starting to come down. Oh, come on. Apple starting to come down. A lot of these bigger blue chip stocks have been getting BPTH. Yeah, Amazon. Amazon's another one. Sorry. Let me get out. What time is it? 8:53. We still got some minutes. AMZN. Amazon, all coming down. Okay. PayPal is probably another one too, right? PayPal is probably another one. A happy meal, right? So what am I saying? What am I saying, guys? Facebook, Amazon, all these things are coming down. I've been stating it for weeks now, and it's all in relation to what the stock market's doing. Stock market's super bearish. Let's map out the stock market. What's going to happen? Okay, we got that level. Okay, let's talk about this real fast, and I'm going to try and make this very, very clear. Yes, Adrian, Spotify does have an IPO. Spotify does have an IPO. Now, let's talk about the market real quick. We got a few minutes. I want to cover this very fast, and then we're going to hop off. We know when the market dumped, it broke below 260, and it came down to a low of 252. It bounced really hard, and then eventually, just the other day, or shall I say, basically yesterday, we broke back down below 260, which was a previous resist or previous support. You could see that in this area, so right here and here, this was a support. 260, right? 260 was a support number. It was holding up really well in that area. Yesterday, we broke back down below 260. Okay. So today, you should be thinking that 260 might hold up as a resistance, right? 260 might actually start to be a resistance point. Okay. So that's the way you got to think about this. We just broke 260 support. 260 might be resistance. Okay. And then this right here, 252 is going to be the next support level. 260 was support. Now 252 is the next support on the market. Okay. We've been going red for a lot of days now. We haven't really had any bounce. Okay. There hasn't been a bounce yet. So I do honestly expect that we're going to have some green days coming here, right? So for me right now, I'm thinking more long bias on the market. So that means you should be short bias on TVIX, UVXY, etc. Or you could be looking for calls on the market right now. And their ticker is not up right now. No, it's not. Another thing I want to mention, guys, look at this. This is actually pretty important. I'm gonna zoom in here. This is going to be pretty important. Okay. So right here, wait, let me think again. Hold on 1 second. So yeah, this will be pretty important. What was I saying? Oh, so look back here. Look in this. All right. Look at the size of these candles, right? Look at the size of all the candles. Very small. Now look at over here. Look at the size of the candles. Big, 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 right? Size of the candles over here were super small. Now the market's coming down and the candles are getting extremely big. That's when people are fearful. That is when there's volatility. When you're having big candles like this, that means there's volatility in the market, and these are great opportunities to make money. When there's lower volatility in the market, the candles will not be as big, and it's going to be a little bit harder to make faster money. So right now, you guys should be taking advantage of every opportunity the market's giving you right now, because this is when it's fun, okay? So to recap, maybe just a little bit here. Right, so to recap here just a little bit, keep your eyes on all the major, a lot of the major tech stocks, and this is basically what I'm saying. Wait for the market to start kind of bouncing start recovering a little bit, because all of, I mean, Apple, Facebook, Amazon, Tesla, you know, all these major blue chip stocks technically are on sale. Okay. There's already analysts saying it. CNBC's been saying it for weeks. I don't listen to anything analysts say. I don't listen to anything. I mean, I do a little bit, but I almost always never will listen to anything an analyst says, because most oftentimes they're always wrong. Okay. It's like listening to the weatherman, or at least listening to the weatherman 20 years ago, right? He says it's going to rain. Next thing you know, there's a hurricane, right? He says it's going to be sunny, and then aliens are invading the planet, right? They're so far off, it's ridiculous. So it's always best to always continue to do your own research, kind of thing. So keep your eyes on Facebook, Amazon, Google, all those bigger name stocks, because when the market starts bouncing, you're going to see a lot of these tech stocks have a really significant bounce, right? So just follow them. Do not stop following them every day. Watch them. For those that may be tuned in late, we have a swing alert going on US Steel. The ticker is X, okay? Ideally, your stop would probably be around 33, 33.70. Target price is going to be $40. So, I mean, your profit potential is $7. Or wait, is it? No, sorry. Profit potential is like $5 to $6, and your risk is like $1, maybe $1.50. So pretty good risk to reward there. And then you can also do some option calls on that. SLS, just stay away from it if you're a beginner today. Don't worry about it. And then watch BPTH. I'll put it in the chat, right? So here we go. Newer traders, stay away from SLS. And then, yeah. Okay. Also, there's 300 people watching that. Please give me a thumbs up. Should definitely be able to get over at least 100 or 200 likes on the video. I would appreciate it. And then also check out the description box below. All the links to our free Facebook group, our free chat room, our trading course and live trading room, where basically we do this all day long throughout the morning during the hot hours of the trading day, is all down below. So check that out before you go. Oh, that's good. Oh, geez. So anyways, guys, take care. I will see you guys all tomorrow morning.